What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Crawford responds to Errol Spence's statement about fighting, at this point, Sebastian Fundora for the WBO title. And Terence said, quote, "You lost, sir. Gotta work your way back up." And Errol Spence replied back to Terence Crawford and said, "I don't know, champ. I don't do lines." Those are the words from both Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, and let me counterpunch. Well, we heard what Leonard Ellerbe said today as far as who's going to get the shot at the 154-pound title, okay? Zoo's former title. And, of course, we've seen Errol Spence jump into the ring, made his presence known, said that he would like the opportunity. Of course, Sebastian Fundora is a PBC fighter. That's all under the Al Heyman umbrella, okay? And let me counterpunch. I think that Leonard Ellerbe, they're trying their best to freeze out Terence Crawford because I don't think it's a secret that Terence Crawford is made to be known that he's petitioning for Zoo versus Fondora, the winner, okay? And then out of nowhere, you've seen Errol Spence saying, "I want the winner." So it's like, okay, two people that have recently fought, that's supposed to fight each other again, regardless of who the winner was, now wants to fight someone else, and they're both fighting over this opportunity. So this would be my solution for that problem, okay? If that's the case, if you guys are fighting over who is going to fight Sebastian Fundora for the 154-pound title on the WBO end, why don't you guys fight each other like you're supposed to fought in the first place and get that underway, and whoever wins then fights. Then we won't have any problem, because it seems to me like we have too many people cutting corners. In this case, it's Errol Spence. Okay, because Errol Spence has no business wanting to fight the winner of anything, because he lost all of his damn titles at 147 pounds. And then he was contractually obligated to fight Terence Crawford again. Some way he got out of that due to damages or injuries, but all of a sudden you're well enough to fight another fighter. I find that hard to believe, people. Okay, so that being said, due to his promotional powerhouse backing, he can get that opportunity, and that's just not fair. But of course, this is the sport that I love, that I hate so much, for a reason. Okay, and Errol Spence should want to fight Tim Tszyu. You know what I mean? I think it's a fight that should happen anyway, or better yet, how about you guys fight each other, Spence, Crawford, and let Tszyu rematch Fundora because of how that fight was going. That fight would have went a totally different way, people, if it wasn't for that big-ass gash, Niagara Fall, blood gushing cut that Tszyu had. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for that, that fight would have went a lot different. Okay? That fight would have went different, bro. Because Tszyu was piecing that boy up, and he didn't have an answer for any of it. He seen that he was bothered by the eye, then he started jabbing because he knew that Tszyu wasn't and didn't have the reflexes or the peripheral advantage like he did due to the distraction of all this blood leaking down in his face. Okay, so yeah, that was a bloody mess. I think those dudes owe it to each other to fight again. I think Tim Tszyu, which I found out, Tim Tszyu has a rematch clause, so I think he needs to exercise it, because that fight would have went totally different. And I think, and like I told you guys, as I predicted, that Tszyu had to knock out Fundora in order to get some justice, simply because Fundora won't stop until you make him stop. You got to stop him, because that man has a tank on him, and he will box, and he will move, and he will attack at will until you stop him from doing so. Okay, so I think Errol Spence going to 154 really is a bitch move to fight the winner. I think it is. Leonard Ellerbe, come on, bro. That's Leonard Ellerbe. I think they all try underhanded stuff just to poke fun at Terence Crawford to prove that they are the premier fighters down there, and we do what we want simply because we're on this platform. And I say screw the platform, because each time these guys from PBC fight somebody, they get their ass whooped. Okay, i.e. Rolly Romero. He got his ass taxed by Isaac Pitbull Cruz yesterday. And it's just showing again and again, you guys may have influence. You guys may have the dominance and the say-so. But that doesn't make your fighters any better than any other fighters. Facts. But you guys tell me what you think of Terence Crawford responding to Errol Spence's request or desire to fight Sebastian Fundora for the WBO Super Welterweight title. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.